Hello Capricorn, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your July 2022 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. Oh my gosh, if I could pick up these cards. There we go. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with the different decks. So what do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? What's going on for you? So let me give it a couple more shuffles. Okay. We have death. All right. So here's the thing, Capricorn. What you have to understand is that everything comes to an end, all right? Everything. Relationships, jobs, people, places, and things. So when I see this death energy, there is great change coming within your life, and it happens to be an ending. Now, here's the thing about endings. They can be happy endings or they can be tragic endings. So let's see. Let's look at this death energy. What do we need to see for Capricorn? I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot, and this deck does have reversals in it. So what do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? We have Justice in reverse, the Four of Pentacles upright, and the Sun. So what I'm seeing for you is that an unjust situation is coming to an end. You're no longer going to have to be holding on to these pentacles within your life, and you're going to be able to see things from a happier perspective. But once again, still understanding that everything in the Sun card will eventually fade. So even if you do receive justice finally and, you know, things feel happier for you, or you're no longer in this holding on to everything stage, when you do feel the happiness, understand that that will also come to an end. It's not going to last forever. So it's kind of like how I view it is people who never move forward with their lives, all right? They're always stuck thinking about things that they did in the past, but they never want to move forward and achieve other things. So I feel like there's a very good situation that's going to happen for you. You could be, you know, receiving a payout. You could be receiving, you know, something. But that doesn't mean it's going to last forever. So that doesn't mean to go and quit your job, quit anything within your life. That just says, okay, well, now you have clarification of this. Now move forward into a new cycle. You don't have to hold on to everything. You don't have to, you know, be sad about things. Don't use this as just the ultimate victory within your life. Use it to move forward. So what is this Justice energy in reverse? Let's look at that. Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. Someone I view is being kind of like a liar and a manipulator, and they're very good at what they do. So someone could be lying and getting away with it, but it puts you at a very bad disadvantage within your life when they do this. But that's coming to an end. Someone is like an emotional abuser. Someone knows how to use their tongue to get what they want, causing other people to walk away from them. They do it in a very hateful, malicious way, and they're feeling like they get away with it, like justice can't touch them. What's this Four of Pentacles? The Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so you have double clarification of the Four of Pentacles. You're going to receive something right here with this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to receive another pentacle. Now, that does lead you to the Five. However, they are walking away from poverty. However, it can also be that you're going to receive something from the Queen of Pentacles, some sort of compensation because of this, and it allows you to move forward. You might hold on to it very, very tightly. Maybe that's something that you have to do. Let me pull you one more card. The Page of Cups. It's emotionally fulfilling, though. That's the thing. So you receive something that's emotionally fulfilling for you. It allows you to drop your pentacles, dust yourself off, collect them, put them down somewhere safe, and move forward with your life. You receive some sort of emotional news right here from this Queen. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. You're receiving information, but it makes you feel happy. Queen of Cups. You're receiving an emotional information thing. An apology. Hey, this is not right. We're going to help you out. Whatever it is. Now let's look at the Sunlight. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Lovers. This could be you seeing physical abuse in someone, of a partner, a domestic partnership. People seeing the truth about that. It can also represent that you're being divinely aligned to the sun. Here's the thing. Just because Adam and Eve were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, if you notice closely, right here, there's Adam and Eve, right? Just because they were told that they had to toil the earth endlessly and they could no longer be in the Garden of Eden doesn't mean that they were completely disconnected from God. God didn't walk with them in the garden anymore, but he still commanded them. He still helped them. He just punished them. So I see that you're still able to walk freely from this. You've been dealing with this from a very long time, but you're receiving what you need. I feel like you're working through karma right here. I'm not saying if that like physical abuse or anything like that is karmic. That's not what I mean. This is two separate scenarios. That's for one thing and this is for something else. Because I'm trying to read it for a lot of different people. So what I'm seeing right here for you in the second scenario is that you could have been dealing with karma for something bad within your life. However, you are still connected to God. God is helping you out in some way, shape, or form right here. The Hermit, something is being illuminated to you. The Six of Wands is victory. You're victorious in a situation at the end. What is the Hermit illuminating to you? The Six of Pentacles. Someone is going to be giving you something. Someone is going to be helping you out. Someone of a much higher status. So someone could be trying to take away your inheritance. The inheritance or the will could have gone to someone in an unfavorable position for you. But ultimately, I do see that people are fighting over money right here, or an opportunity. But you do receive something in the end. You receive very sharp communication. You receive happiness. You receive a pentacle and the sunlight ultimately. You're no longer having to toil as hard. Well, it could also represent that you still have to toil, but you are receiving a blessing. So, as I said before, just because you receive money doesn't mean you quit your job, right? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Still continue to work. Still continue to move forward within your life. King of Wands. It can also be representation of still work on your career. Like if you're in college and you receive money over a situation, say like you receive a pretty good chunk of change, right? Don't just let your college go to the wayside. Don't just let everything in your life fall apart because you receive a victory. No, still continue to toil, right? When I say toil, like finish school, finish your education. Even if you receive a lot of money and you don't have to work anymore, like that's your ultimate goal, still go to school and get a degree if you can afford it, right? Still continue to do something, maybe open up your own business, but don't just say, I have this money, I'm retired, I'm never doing anything again. Because once again, even people who do retire end up getting bored with it and they go back into the workforce doing something that they enjoy, right? Whether it's, running a yard sale on the weekends or taking care of someone's kids, they still have some sort of job. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So physically work with this money right here because the King of Wands represents moving forward very quickly. Not very quickly. Sorry, I got choked up over my tongue. Hold on. I almost spit, got choked up over my tongue, almost bit myself. Hold on. Not moving forward very quickly, but having the drive and willpower to move forward, okay? Because he's not the Knight of Wands. He still has a goal in mind. He's still moving slowly. He's just powering through situations. It's like, the king's coming into town and everyone is separating, but at the same time, he's still moving slowly in his procession, right? People are getting out of his way. So that's what I'm seeing right here. Use this money to drive the opposition out of your way to achieve a goal within your life, a true goal. Yeah, the Temperance is aligning the situation for you. So have Leo and Sagittarius energy coming out. Judgment. Alchemized judgment, being called from your grave right here, calling to move forward into a new life, being ascended. The angel is alchemizing a situation for you to be called into a better situation for yourself. Because I just said it in, I believe, Sagittarian's reading. It says that the dead in Christ will rise first, and then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. So it's like you're being ascended into something better, right? So you receive a gift. The temperance alchemizes this at the right time and hands you a cup, right? A perfectly filled concoction. You use it how you're supposed to. You have this thing to continue to push through your life. You're still going to have to toil with this Nine of Wands. It's more Sagittarian energy. Even if it feels tough, just continue to drive, right? Have that drive and willpower and determination. I do kind of also feel like the angel opening up its hands like this, separating, parting the seas for you. But invest back into yourself. Maybe you're no longer going to have to work, like physical work, but mental work. Maybe you're getting a new job. Maybe you've always been, someone who, say, did hard physical labor like digging ditches or a bricklayer or whatever, and then you're getting an office job. Knight of Wands, moving forward quickly to the Seven of Pentacles. So here's the thing, it's moving forward quickly, but the Seven of Pentacles is patience and is taking his time. So he's quickly moving forward, but paying attention to everything on the way. So this new situation is going to be fast moving. I feel like it's fast moving for you, Capricorn. Not that it's fast moving, it's like you're just not used to this pace, okay? You're not used to how fast this is. Maybe you're more used to a very slow, steady, earth-like energy, but go with the flow on this. Still pay attention to everything that's going on. That's the thing about Capricorns, is that you're very, very, critically thinking, or have critical thinking skills. Chariot, yeah. A victory awaits you at the end. Hanged Man, see things from a different perspective. You could be investing in a new car right here as well. But get the car that is, economic, if that makes sense. Maybe you have the money to buy a new sports car like a Maserati. A $400,000, $500,000 car, or however much they are. But get something that's, more efficient for you. Maybe you want to start spending your money on all these different things, but it's saying to go with the things that are actually, stable. Because ultimately, it's like, I think to do an oil change on like one of those cars is like $25,000. Like, yeah, you get the car, but most people, when they get the car, they don't realize the amount of maintenance that goes behind the car. And so they end up selling the car much cheaper than what they paid for it, and they still have to pay the loan back, if that makes sense. Like the difference. So see things from a higher perspective. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Look above the glamour of things. So let me get you a couple of Awakened Oracle cards. So, pretty good reading for you. Endings and new beginnings. Receiving justice, fair and balanced justice. We have unalone. The spirits are here to guide you and to protect you during this new journey. You have divine matrix. It's part of your journey right here. It's divinely meant for this to occur in your life. All right. Let me get you a couple of spellcasting oracle cards. Well, you had a very simple, short, sweet, to the point reading. I thought it was going to be, very spiritual out there. When I saw the death card, no, it's actually very good. Just don't forget to, think critically. When you receive this new abundance within your life, don't just stop moving forward. See things from a higher perspective. I know it looks cool and glamorous to go out and buy all these new things, but focus on the more tangible, more physical, more practical. That's the word, practical. You have freedom from a situation and your well-being is assured. So keep going forward. You're free from something. This could be a contract coming to an end. Maybe, justice plays out and sees that you're paying for a situation that was very unfair for you. You weren't supposed to pay that much. You could be getting money back. However it's playing out within your life, Capricorn, there is an ending of a very bad situation. You're receiving a blessing for your abundance. You can use that to invest in yourself to move forward within your life. But don't get attracted by all the shiny, glamorous things. Use the money to invest practically into yourself. Move forward at a quick pace, but don't move too quickly. Still think critically. All right? And allow yourself to ascend to, like, the king-like status of having all the nice things at your disposal and not having to worry about where your next meal is coming from because you spent it all on, whatever. Mouse, advantage. This is like an advantage point within your life, and Black Hound, foreboding. So I kind of feel like you're going to get news that this happens, and then you have an advantage in the situation. Maybe you're feeling like some really bad thing is going to happen. I don't feel like that's the situation. The foreboding of death, the ending of something. But there's an advantage to ending this. That's the good thing for you. You're no longer stuck. Some people say they receive $20,000 in something. It's easy for them to be like, ooh, I'm going to get a $10,000 car, something that's better than the car they currently have. Get a, new this, new that, whatever, and all of a sudden the money's eaten up, right? Or they could have said, you know what, I'm going to start taking online classes. I'm going to start, still being frugal, still going to my job, still working, still pushing forwards, Don't rush and blow all the money all at once. Because I feel like you're going to need the money with the Hanged Man energy, or there are going to be better opportunities for you coming up. All right? You could have this new partnership. Maybe you are the King of Pentacles. You're going to be working with the King of Wands. You're going to work together and make something very solid and practical. You have Graveyard, unnecessary fear, Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. You're still anxious about something within your life. You have unnecessary fear over that. Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Let the universe play it out. Pay attention to the angels. Pray if you have to. Meditate. If you divinely connect yourself right here, just because you've fallen out with God, maybe that's the problem right here. Maybe you want to pray, but you don't know how. Maybe you don't know which religion to pray to. Just try to connect to that higher power, okay? Meditate, think about things, reflect on your life, and try to connect yourself to a more positive vibration. And I'm not talking about peace, love, and light vibration, okay? I'm talking more like, all right, I'm feeling anxious. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to work through this situation. I'm going to try to see things clearly, think critically. I'm going to look at all the possibilities and realize through all these possibilities, this was an unnecessary fear within my life. Ooh, Tewaz. This card flipped over. I don't know if you saw that, but justice, passion, drive, and victory, the greater good and righteousness. I'm going to get you one more because I don't like to just, flip cards like that, but I feel like that's something very important for you. Authority is going to give you justice, and this justice that was reversed, so the justice is coming out upright now. It's being balanced out properly. You have Alga's protection, assistance, advancement, persistence. Spiritual meaning, guardian spirit, divine intervention, and mysticism. Maybe just talk to an angel if you've never tried before. Just remember, when you ask for an angel's help, they're going to, be very, what's the word? They might want to make you wrestle with them. So if you just want to connect yourself and say, I need some help in, mental clarity. I need to, shed these negative emotions. I feel like that's something that you could ask for. You have one Joe, joy and happiness, harmony and partnerships. Just talked about partnerships between the king and the other king. Positive family relationships and good teamwork. So don't rush a situation, all right? Think it out. It's going to go quickly, but make sure you have everything put in place. All right, so anyway, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.